Hi guys, welcome back to a new video from me. This time I want to make a bowl and I want to achieve a graphite color. So for my graphite color, I'm actually mixing some black pigment paste. There you see it. And I add to my black the Quicksilver mica from Petra Jungblut. There it is. And I think, that's a good way to achieve your graphite color. It's very dark and the hint of silver. So this is my first color. Yeah, I'm stirring this up very well. And now I'm taking my clear resin. Yeah, there was something in the mold. There's always something. I don't know if you have the same problem, but yeah. Anyway, now I'm just pouring some clear resin around the edges. I mainly do this to have the crackle effect at the sides. It works for me like this the best. Yeah, there was something else in the mold. By the way, this is the fantasy mold from Molds and Shapes. It's the L tray mold and it has the holographic effect. So I thought this might give it some extra interest. I link Molds and Shapes into my description box and also Laura's Art Corner because now I'm using the Starburst. It's a pigment paste and it's rather transparent, but it has a sheen to it. I would say it's really, just a hint of sparkle. And I'm mixing this into my resin, into another cup, also to have a little bit of, interest through the graphite color. So this pigment paste I received from Laura's Art Corner. I also link Laura into my description box, and for both Molds and Shapes and for Laura I have the discount codes. You can check them out in my description box. Anyway, now I'm starting pouring with my graphite mix. I needed to get something. I needed to get my torch because it was in the other room. But there you go, I have it. And now I'm just pouring around the edges of the mold. I'm just following the pattern and I'm pouring from up high. I really love those grayish colors, and I think you already noticed that I also pour a lot in those colors. And now around I'm pouring the Starburst and you can really see it's only a hint of sheen. So I'm really hoping to achieve a nice effect. And now I'm taking my clear resin and I'm just pushing out my colors, and I'm also pouring this from rather up high. And now I continue with my graphite mix and I'm just following the edges. And I do this a couple of times, just pouring around, because you need to have enough color so that your resin, your colored resin, can really drag to the center, that it's really doing its job. When you don't have enough color or enough colored resin at the edges, it just doesn't pull. It only pulls in a little bit, but not really towards the center. So yeah, just got rid of some air bubbles, and now I'm taking this sheen color, the Starburst. I think it's called Starburst. Laura, correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't have my jars by hand, so Anyway, yeah, and I'm just continuing with both colors. I'm just pouring. It's an easy way to get nice effects. The resin I'm using here is the Art Pro resin from the Resin Pro company, and it's medium viscosity. So I achieve these effects mainly with medium viscosity resin, which has a long working time, so it can really move. You see, I'm also pouring the anthracite again, and it's really starting to do something. Really like it. Quick torch. Always be careful using the torch. I always say this in my videos. Not that you burn your resin or your mold. So far I've never burned my mold or my resin, so this is good, but just be careful. And now I'm looking for what I can put into my center. I was not sure yet. So please bear with me. I was just searching. I have some silver stones. There are those glass bits or those glass cracks. I'm just taking a few. And then I have the Miro glitter from Laura's Art Corner. I also put this into my cup. And actually I used the leftover from the shimmer color. So I have a little bit more interest also in the center and also the shimmer. So it's not just clear, you will see it in a second. So now I'm just using the rest of the graphite color. So I don't waste it, and now I'm just pouring my glitter mix into the center. And then I'm taking some of the clear resin, which is still in my big jar, and I'm loosening this up a little bit. I'm just, dropping some of the resin on top of my glitter mix. And then I'm taking the dotting tool and just spread it a little bit so it's not, it's a little bit loose and not just perfectly round, because I like it when it's just a little bit out of shape. Taking some of the clear again to push it out. And there you go. You can already see that the graphite is really working, that it's really dragging to the center. But you just need to give resin also its time so it can really move. Anyway, look how it's done. So this is actually round about 7 hours later, and I can already demold it. It's just too warm. And yeah, I'm just forming my bowl. But let's have a look in a bit. I just need to put my mold away. I don't have too much space on my table. And let's have a look. Look at that. Look at how the patterns, how it dragged to the center. It's really 3D. But now my struggle begins again with shaping my bowl, because the resin really got quite hard again. And I can use the heat gun to warm it up. But at that time of the night, I didn't think about it. It was already late. I was tired. I also wanted to go to bed, but I still needed to make my bowl. So you see me struggle a little bit, but look at the holographic effect also. I think it looks awesome with the dark color. I really, really like this bowl. It's beautiful. Also the fantasy shape. I love the shape of mold. Anyway, my bowl is in the bowl. So this is the next morning, time for demolding. And look at this. Let me just get it out. always having struggles. I need to take my bowl away and let's have a look for the final result here. Look at that. It really has a lot of structure and texture. I really adore it. That's what resin does. It's magic. Anyway, hope you liked my video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, please. And if you're not subscribed, I would be happy if you would do. Please leave me a comment too. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.